So with your sink, you'll find 4 components. The first is the garbage disposal, second is the faucet, the third is the water jet, and the final one is your drain. To wash any dishes, what you're first going to want to do is get any kind of residue or major buildup out of the actual plate and into the garbage disposal. Make sure that you're not getting any kind of glass, metal, or any kind of actual hard objects that can get stuck in your garbage disposal. Once that's all clear, we can move on to the actual drain, where you can apply some small amount of dish soap and brush off any kind of residue or major, any kind of residue that needs to be immediately cleaned. The water jet can just be sprayed onto any kind of plate and get any kind of residue immediately off. And from there, you can either transfer it straight into your dishwasher or just leave it on a dry rack for future use.
Alright, so next you'll find your refrigerator, and in here you'll put anything that needs to be kept cold. These drawers are for your vegetables and for your fruits, and they'll be indicated with this knob right here. To keep your refrigerator at the recommended temperature, you'll see a knob here at the top, and it'll say recommended. If you feel like it needs to be colder or less cold, you can turn it depending on which one is necessary. Above that, you'll find your freezer, and this is where things that need to be kept frozen. Now, one thing that's important to remember for your refrigerator and your freezer is don't place anything too close to these vents.
Hello again, residents. Now we're going to be moving on to explaining the microwave settings and all the different components to said appliance. Firstly, you'll find the vent fan. If you click on that button right there, you'll have different settings that can be used alongside your stove. And essentially, it'll ventilate the system and allow for no smoke to build up in your apartment. Afterwards is the actual microwave. As you can see, there's a rotary surface where you can actually have any kind of food heated up there. There are different settings that you can apply to said microwave. The timer is an easy-to-use function that immediately starts once you click at any kind of time and any kind of desired heating that you would like. Once you want the food to stop heating, just quickly cancel off, and that will allow for the microwave to be immediately shut down so you can get your food. For specific types of food, for example, potatoes, popcorn, or any kind of beverage, you have specific buttons for said food or beverage. And you can apply to whatever your preference is. After that, you're going to want to make sure that you're only using microwave-safe plates. Avoid using metal, plastic, or any kind of meltable surface. You can always check on your actual plate or any kind of dish if it is microwave safe. For example, here this one warns that it is not. After that, you all should be set to be using your microwave. The next appliance that we will be covering is your oven and stovetop. So the stovetop includes 4 hot plates where you can cook, heat up, or sear any kind of items, or food items. As you can see, the hot plates are attached to a designated knob where you can adjust the heat setting. The highest, obviously, will create a higher heat setting. Low will just slowly warm things. Once it's on the off setting, you'll see a knob arrow that will point to the designated setting. Depending on how hot you want each plate to be, you can adjust it. We recommend medium or medium-high. Make sure to always adjust it back to the off setting once you're complete. You'll also see little characters that designate which knob designates to each hot plate. The bottom left one will have a bottom left black circle, and the top right will have a top right black circle, and each one will be designated to each. The next component is the oven, where there are 2 shelves where you can actually place food on. The oven has different settings that you'll find on the top of the stovetop area. You can place bake and place any given setting or heat that corresponds to the recipe you're using. Once you're done heating up food, you can press cancel off and make sure that all components of the oven or stovetop are completely off. In addition, you have a timer setting. You can place a given amount of time, however it may be, that you want your food to cook at. Once you start that, it'll essentially set the alarm to remind you when to take out the food. After that, you're good to go to start using your stovetop and oven. You're almost ready to start using all of the appliances in your kitchen. Your last one is the dishwasher. This will make sure that any pots, pans, plates, and utensils are all clean and well maintained. You'll see that there are two shelves. The first shelf includes a basket where you can put any kind of cutlery, utensils, spoons, forks, knives, or spatulas for cooking. In addition, you'll see a rack where a series of plates can be placed within each. You'll make sure that they're standing upward and that there's enough space between each so that the actual water jets can clean your plates. Pots and pans can also be put under the shelf. The next one can be used for cups or smaller items because it's closer to the top, so you'll have a little bit less room, so you don't want to use any kind of big bulky items within this shelf. However, any kind of smaller items like cups and smaller plates, this can all be put in that shelf. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you're using the right item for the cleaning job. Within each dishwasher, you'll see that there are two separate knobs or two separate sections where you can input the kind of soap or cleaning product that'll be used for the dishwasher. The one that you'll most commonly want to refer to is the larger opening that twists as a knob, open and close. Once you put in your pod into said knob, you can close it, make sure it's locked in, and be ready to start washing and using the different settings on the actual dishwasher.